what I said about this extra, like he was one of those people like no one really like thought about as like a good person. Like he went to America like on certain beliefs, like on his own beliefs, and like then he changed his beliefs for the American way. Like he became the exact Americana. Like he lost like he lost himself to what he used to be. Like if Emily did, she came to America on like her own traditions and beliefs. And then when she got there, it's like every American like pursued her traditions and beliefs. So she became a new person. And like with the morality, like in America, like he said, this country has no moral compass. Like people like would say anything or do anything, like
Keep going.
okay, like they would lose, like the morality would be lost. Like they have a loss of character. Like you could say anything or do anything, they wouldn't care about like anyone else's feelings. Like um, the guy Bartholomew, he didn't even respond to what Ephraim said, and then he didn't even like it's like he lost the feel for Auntie Uju. It's like he just ignored like her feelings and whatnot. And
Keep going. You can't do this dead air. You can't. You have to talk.
um, with the girls in Nigeria wearing dresses more than shorter, and like the secondary school that countries like changed in different areas. Like I guess like like they would hide their true selves. Like they had to go to their friend's house to change, and like did not do it at school. Or like they like I don't like she girls in Nigeria wear dresses shorter than they do in America. So it's like they have more of a self like they have more of an they have more like self confidence. Like if you would have to in America to go to your friend's house or whatnot just to change clothes because you didn't feel comfortable with what you was wearing at school. It's like you have a loss of confidence.
Back 2 minutes.
Somebody's left. When he said that he went to America and got lost and he like didn't want to come back. I think he didn't want to go back because like I said before, like, he lost his beliefs. So like if Emily, she went back because she was in love, but he couldn't go back because I don't think he had anything to go back to. Like when he came to America, he lost all his beliefs. He lost all his traditions. He was stuck on America's way. So now he's like he's not what he was before. So he wouldn't have a reason to go back.
Gotta say something. This dead air is in the 2 minutes for us.
When they was talking about how he wrote blog posts about the Nigerian village, he had a blog post that she was reading them. Like they weren't as if like they weren't as detailed as they should be. Like like they weren't actually like he had feel for it, and he like when he said that there was sour striding and sour tone and striding. Like they weren't actually like posts that actually like did something effective. Like they were just there, like he was just doing stuff to like talk about Nigerian village.
Keep talking. So in this particular excerpt, talk to me about some of the themes that emerged in this excerpt and also in the text.
I think theme of cultural criticism and theme of love, well, fake, false love. The theme of cultural criticism, like, cause like he had lost his culture, and like the film was talking about how you know what he pretended was said, but country has no moral compass. Like the country's like it's different from what it was in Nigeria. Like people would just do anything and not really have anything like a feeling towards anyone else. It's like they would just say something but not really caring what the other person feels or how it affects them in the long run. And with him staying in America and not going back to Nigeria, and him going to America in the first place, when he got to America, it's like his beliefs, like his culture that he had is now gone because he gave it up and he went down the American way and got he got all the American culture. And with false love, like Auntie Uju and him were together, but his action, whatever he was doing towards his life, like Auntie Uju, like she wasn't for it, so she left, like ultimately. But like I don't think she was really in love with him anyway. I think she just wanted someone because like she had just lost a general and she was like trying to progress and get her like life back together, so she got a job and all that. But so when she got the Bartholomew, it's like she was just in it for like the qualities and what comes with the relationship.
And what you talk a lot about the morality or lack thereof in this particular excerpt. What ideas do you feel Adichie was trying to kind of uphold or subvert by making the suggestions that she did about the lack of a moral compass in this excerpt?
I think she was suggesting that when you like not when you travel somewhere, but like when you go somewhere, you can't like let all the like you can't lose yourself in like somewhere else. Like you can't go somewhere and like just forget about all the traditions that you had. You can't let a certain someone or certain thing change the way you are just because you like. It's not like he wasn't comfortable with his ways, but it's like I don't want to say it, but he gave up his traditions for the Americans' way. So maybe Adichie was trying to say that you shouldn't lose your culture based on where.
Finish your thought.
You shouldn't lose your culture by going somewhere else and trying to like pretend like get new culture. Like you could take both traditions and make it as the same, or taking in both. Don't just don't subside one and just keep yours, or don't let that one drop and take theirs.
Thank you.